JCI Radio Philippines. JCI Radio Philippines. JCI Radio Philippines. And now your host, Ernest Hernandez.
Good evening, everyone, and we welcome you to another awesome episode of JCI Radio Philippines, anything and everything about the Junior Chamber International, presented by JCI Makati. I am your host, Ernest Hernandez, and we will give you a taste of what the Junior Chamber International has to offer. JCI Radio Philippines may be heard over the following radio stations nationwide at DZEC 1062 kHz in Mega Manila, at DWIN 1080 kHz in Northern Luzon, DZEL 1260 kHz in Southern Luzon, DYFX 1332 kHz in Central Visayas, and DXED 1224 kHz in Southern Mindanao. You may catch our show via online streaming at www.radioagila.am. JCI Radio Philippines is also streaming live on YouTube. Just type in Radyo Agila Live on the search bar and watch your favorite Radyo Agila shows live and on demand. JCI Radio Philippines and Radyo Agila are proud members of the KBP o Kapisanan ng mga Broadcaster ng Pilipinas. And tonight we have here special guests once again on JCI Radio Philippines. As every year, as we know in JCI, there's a turnover of the presidency to the next one. And the previous presidents are called, for the 2015, are called the Batch Legacy Presidents. And as they move forward now to their lives, they pass on the torch to the 2015 Batch 101 Presidents. And here with us tonight, giving us their insights on their previous term as presidents, we have two legacy presidents, and we will be joined later by some legacy presidents here as well. We have here from JCI Makati Princess Orduha, 2015 President, Miss Yvette Deloso.
Magandang gabi sa lahat ng mga makikinig ng Radyo Agila at ng JCI Radio.
All right. So, and we also have a dashing gentleman right here on our side right now, from JCI Parañaque Pambato, the 2015 president, and I think it's his third appearance on JCI Radio.
Yes.
Third appearance na, no? Mr. Ian Esta.
Maraming salamat, Ernest. Kaibigan nga kita. Magandang gabi po lahat sa tagapakinig ng JCI Radio.
Anyway, right now, no, it's like last week was parang officially the end of the term, no? Every NatCon is the official end of the term of the president, diba? Final duties and then turning over to the current president. What is the feeling right now, no? Natapos na yung term nyo. We start with the ladies.
Ladies first.
Yes.
Actually, even before NatCon, nararamdaman mo nang gumagaang ang feeling. Pero
Okay.
sa Makati Princess Urdua, hanggang end of the year naman. Pero mararamdaman mo na talaga na, wow, medyo pwede na akong pumersonal life.
Yan.
Yan ang sa amin.
And for the guys, Ian, ano yung mga nararamdaman mo nung patapos na yung term mo?
Actually, same din ang sinabi ni President. May sense of relief. Hindi naman natin sinasabi na may burden na natanggal sa likod mo, pero parang gano'n na rin yun. Na mas maluwag na yung schedule mo, mas may oras ka na para sa sarili mo kasi pag ikaw presidente, your term pretty much revolves around JCI. Kaya yung buhay mo gano'n na rin. So
Yeah, that's for 1 year, no?
for 1 year.
For 1 year. And what can you say about the journey so far? What are the biggest lessons that you learned? Unahin naman natin, lalaki naman.
Okay, lalaki naman muna. So, biggest lessons?
Biggest lessons.
Siguro, one of the biggest lessons that I've learned for the year is, like with anything in life, there is no gray area when it comes to decisions that you have to make. It's either black or it's either white. There's no gray.
You have to make a decision.
You have to make a decision kasi dapat may panindigan ka. Be it internal or external affairs
Mm-mm.
ng chapter mo. Kasi a lot of people try to play it safe with their term. A lot of presidents don't want to offend their members with
Yeah,
their term.
uh-uh.
But you have to take a stand as far as your chapter's decision is concerned
Mm-mm.
na dapat always think what's best for you and your chapter. And if other people don't understand that or they take it wrongly, then it's not your problem, it's their problem.
Yun. Is that the same thing for you, Miss Yvette?
Actually, ang nakikita kasi ng presidente is the bigger picture,
Mm-mm.
which other members or other chapters would not understand.
Yeah.
Because internal and external, pareho mo kasi yung nakikita eh.
Mm-mm.
So the decisions that you make, no matter how difficult it may be for others to
Mm-mm.
take it or even for yourself to give it, you have to do it. Ngayon, yung sa akin naman, yung biggest lesson ko is balance.
Okay.
Balance of both the internal and the external function.
Okay.
Kasi talagang
Mm-mm.
pupwede kang maiwanan sa internal because, you know, the chapter is known for the things that we do.
Mm-mm.
So ngayon, after ng area ko, medyo mas nakakalabas na, nakaka-party,
Yeah.
mga invites, mas napupuntahan ko na siya. Mas nakakapagtagal na ako
Mas
doon.
na-enjoy mo yung mga
Mas
fellowship.
na-enjoy. Tama. Yun nga. Oo,
Diba?
mas na-enjoy mo.
Ang ano naman doon, my question there, my follow-up question with what you said, no? What is the routine ba of a president, no? On his or wag na natin sabing day, on the week. What is the routine exactly?
Sure, let me start first.
Mm-mm.
Every day, may mga activities depende kung sinong chapter. Kasi some chapters organize events on weekdays.
Yes.
And of course, a general invite is sent to everyone, especially kunyari taga Metro Manila ka, wherein chapters are close to each other. Proximity-wise. And then, of course, most of the heavy work comes during the weekends. As far as chapter events and activities are concerned, ganun eh. The reason why your life will revolve, as a president, your life will revolve around JCI is, as president, ikaw yung nakaka-receive ng mga invites talaga, not your members, it's you.
Yeah.
Kasi
And
ikaw yung mas kilala eh.
May pressure pa na magbigay ng commitment.
Yes, may pressure magbigay ng commitment. And it's understandable kasi we help each other out. We carry each other's weight.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, during our terms. Kaya, we deal, the way that we deal with it is, ang mindset na lang siguro, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. Ganun na lang. Kasi we're all in it for a year. Walang iwanan. And ganun yung mindset. Kaya your routine will revolve around JCI. Kasi there's no set routine, gaya ng sinabi mo. Paiba-iba yan. Paiba-iba lang ng events pero pretty much it's the same.
Yeah.
7 days a week may gagawin ka as far as JCI is concerned. Pero yun nga lang, pag presidente, mas madami kang ginagawa externally.
Yeah.
Sa chapter. Yun nga, like ako for example, I'm more well known by people outside of my chapter kumpara sa iba kong members kasi ako lang yung lumalabas.
Yeah.
May mga ganong klaseng tendencies. So, yeah, you have to put the best foot forward for your chapter. And as much as possible kung may mga nag-i-invite sa'yo, pumunta ka kahit ikaw lang mag-isa.
Talagang you have to carry yourself. You have to be the ambassador of the chapter.
Yes, exactly. You have to be the ambassador of your chapter. Kaya nga, gaya sabi ni President, internal and external kailangan mong i-balance eh. Yun lang. Yes, Yvette, you have anything to add?
I want to know the routine. I mean, how do you start your day, and how do you end the week? When do you find rest?
When you ask how do I start my day, I start my day thinking about looking at my schedule. Kasi sa gabi pa lang, sinusulat mo na yung gagawin mo for the following day.
Wow.
Now,
iba talaga yung mababa.
Mas organized sila.
Iba talaga.
Medyo OC. So, my schedule kasi is flexible. So, I try to alternate my team every other day sila para hindi sila ma-burn out.
Okay.
Every other day. And then, but I really do JCI every day. Sa weekdays, it's mostly meetings. And then yun nga, community work and trainings
Sometimes
over
trainings,
the
yeah.
weekend. And of course, we have to attend to invites also.
Mm-mm.
Mga fellowships. Yan. So it's almost every day. So what is the routine? Meetings in preparation for the projects for the weekend.
Mm-mm.
That is during the weekdays. And then if there are projects, halimbawa sa mga schools na kailangan namin gawin ng weekdays, then we have to do projects on weekdays also.
Talagang ano, no? How much time is being taken from you? By the way, if you are during your term.
A lot.
Because
Hindi mo siya
you're working,
ma-quantify
diba?
kasi almost parang kunyari nasa isang event ka ng JCs, biglang tatanungin, pupunta ka ba mamaya dun sa ano? Yung mga ganun eh. So as far as oras is concerned, talagang
Tapos minsan malayo pa, no?
Minsan malayo pa, punta ka ba sa kabilang kabilang ibayo, yung mga ganun. Like ako, I'm speaking from personal experience kasi I've one of the things na nagawa ko sa term ko, siguro, may isang Saturday nagpunta ako sa Lipa. So I work during the evenings back then.
Yeah.
So pag uwi ko galing trabaho, diretso kagad daw sa Lipa to play badminton kasi may fundraising event sila. Then after ng fundraising event, umuwi muna ako sa Parañaque, then nagpahinga ako. Then in the evening naman, akyat naman ako ng QC.
Okay.
To go to an induction. So yung mga ganung bagay ba na tipong pretty much the whole Saturday was spent doing JCs. So heavy talaga yung allocation ng JCI. And how
do you rest? I mean, of course, you have your day, your usual business, jobs. How do you rest? How do you find time to rest? O ngayon pa lang?
Rest?
Ngayon pa lang kayo nagpapahinga?
Ngayon pa lang, oo. At saka it's true na yung sinasabi nila before na God first, then family. Yun, pag pag nag-board ka, or lalo na pag nag-presidente ka, JCI comes first.
Yeah.
Yun ang nangyari. And then, ano nangyari sa business? Medyo napabayaan ng konti, pero ngayon pick up na. I mean, I'm allocating more time for the business ngayon.
Okay. Now, looking back on your term, no, I want to ask this question. What was the toughest decision that you had to make during your term? But before you answer that, let's take a short break.
EBC Eagle Broadcasting Corporation. Ito ang Radyo Agila.
Ang oras po natin ay 6:20 po ng gabi.
Narito ang paalaalang pangkalusugan sa panahon ng tag-ulan. Tungkol sa pagkain, tiyakin na ito ay naluto ng husto. Kainin kaagad ang nilutong pagkain. Sa mga nag-aanda ng pagkain, ugaliin ang paghugas ng kamay bago at pagkatapos maghanda ng pagkain. Kung may sakit, iwasan ang maghanda ng pagkain para sa iba. Samantala sa inuming tubig naman, iwasan uminom ng tubig kung hindi tiyak ang pinagkukunan nito. Kung hindi ligtas ang inuming tubig, pakuluan at hayaang kumulo ng 2 minuto. Maging matalino. Pinsala ay maiiwasan nito. Isang paalaalang hatid ng Radyo Agila.
We're back on air with Ernest Hernandez on JCI Radio Philippines.
And we are back here on JCI Radio Philippines, everything and anything about the Junior Chamber International. Again, we have the legacy presidents here on our show. And we go back to our question a while ago. What was the toughest decision that you had to make during your term? Anyone can pick. Who wants to pick the first answer or question? Or do you want a question for that? Another question?
Ladies first ulit.
Ladies first. Okay. Okay. Ang hirap na ito sino lang yung sino yung may unang pwede magsalita?
Sige, toughest decision ever
Toughest decision
during my term.
Yeah.
Siguro toughest decision during my term is kung itutuloy ko pa ba to. I guess that's one big thing that you have to ask yourself, kung itutuloy ko pa ba to? Kasi after a couple of months,
you had that moment?
yes, you'll have that moment sa tipong po, wala sumusuporta.
Okay.
It's
And
hard,
you have to carry it yourself.
You have to carry it yourself. It's hard to do things by yourself. It's hard to do projects by yourself. I personally, I had that experience na akalain mo ako lang mag-isa nag-project. Medical mission ako lang mag-isa. Ako sarili kong tarpaulin nagpa-picture. And after that, you ask yourself a big question if it's worth it, if what you're doing is worth it, and is it worth continuing. Pero you have the mandate of your chapter, regardless whether or not there are people there to support you. You've been mandated by the chapter to carry the torch for the year, for the duration of the year. And yun ang biggest decision that I had to make probably is whether or not I will continue with my term or not.
So how did you overcome it? I mean, paano mo siya minuni-muni?
Siguro you have to take pride na lang. Siguro not everyone can be given that opportunity to be the chapter's president. Ika nga nila, our chapter only has 49 medallions.
Okay.
49 names in the medallion, and my name is one of them. My name is listed as the 49th president of the chapter. Not a lot of people who are members of Pambato can say the same. Ako, binibigyan ko ng dangal yung posisyon na ipinagkalob sa akin ng chapter ko. Yun na lang iniisip ko. Pag nahihirapan ako, yun na lang iniisip ko.
How about, nasagot na ng guy. So the ladies, how did you, what was your toughest decision that you had to make?
Toughest siguro, kanina iniisip ko nga, wala akong maisip that was so difficult.
Okay.
Maybe because I was really prepared for the position. I had several years that I was part of the board.
Okay.
So, pinrepare ko yung sarili ko and pinrepare ko rin sila for me. Pero, of course, iba pa rin kung ikaw na kasi yung president.
Okay.
Kanina napag-usapan that you make commitments and whether people are there or not, that commitment is yours. So that is one, pero na-overcome ko naman siya. Yung ba parang inuohan ko to, yun nga, wala sila, pero sige, gagawin natin to. Gagawin ko to, sino man na nasa tabi ko. Yun. Pero lahat naman,
na-overcome namin.
Pag tulog mo, pagising mo, okay ka na.
Kailangan lang pala itulog para ma-overcome, no?
Yes.
Ang naman, let's go to a lighter mood. What was the best parts of being a president? Ayun, basta pag maganda, una yung mga babae, no?
The best.
Bumelo na.
Okay. The best part of being a president is, of course, you represent the chapter and you are known as the representative of your chapter. Andiyan na rin, syempre, yung ikaw yung tinatawag na press. Yung parang,
okay.
Diba? Parang, okay, they don't remember my name, but at least they remember that I represent the chapter as a president. Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, I want to acknowledge the third guest right now. Your batchmate also from Batch Legacy, the 2015 president of Marikina Marikit, Miss Rhea David. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
And of course, naka-live stream po tayo dito, Miss Rhea. No? So, kaway tayo. But anyway, Miss Rhea, Ian, baka gusto mong sagutin yung tanong, which is what was the best parts?
What was the best part? The travel. If you're a local chapter president and dadalaw ka sa probinsya, you get treated differently.
Okay.
Kasi there's respect to the position, respect for the position of local organization president.
Okay.
And I've had people drive for me. I've had people carry my bag. Yung mga tipong mga gano'n. Parang wow, okay ito ah.
Iba yun ah.
So, parang sa akin, it's not every...
For a guy, no?
Oo.
Meron kang tagadala, which is tayo ang usually nagdadala ng gamit natin.
Exactly. Kasi it's
Diba?
not every day that you experience that.
Mm-mm.
Selfie. So,
Okay.
it's not every day that you experience that. Yung mga ganung bagay, yung mga
Yeah.
protocol that happens. That the protocol around treating an incumbent president is really different. So, yun, medyo na-enjoy ko yun. Not that I took advantage of it, pero it was something that I enjoyed during my term. And it's something that I will look back at pagtapos na lahat. And of course, the travel. I've attended inductions all the way up in Narvacan, all the way down to Zamboanga in the past ilang years. I've attended pretty much like 30 plus inductions. Kasama to si Rhea. So, ito si Rhea, naka 50 plus ako, naka 30 plus lang. So, medyo mahina pa ako compared to her. So, yun. So, Rhea, would you like to answer that?
Well,
what was the best?
But before that, we have to intro that she was, Pres Rhea is the best president on category 3? 2
for metro area.
2 for metro area. And why were you the best? Yan, ang daming inductions. And aside from that, you have to tell us, what was the best part of being a president?
Actually, yung best part of being a president for me, yung sinabi ni Pres Ian dun nga sa travels, kasi sobrang like kami magkasama sa mga travels namin. Tapos ako naman, yung best experience ko, nung nagpunta kami ng Taiwan, we had...
Taiwan?
Yeah, meron kaming sister chapter na sa Taiwan, 29 years. Parang ngayong year na to, pang 30th na. Sobrang iba talaga yung pag sinundukan nila sa airport, may banner, may flowers, tas ang dami nila. Tas iba yung treatment sa chapter president, yung flowers nila, tag-iisa lang yung sa'yo, isang bouquet, parang iba talaga. Tapos, yung sa sasakyan na lang, nakahiwalay ka dun sa mga members, parang iba yung sasakyan mo, kasama mo lang yung president, tapos sa kabilang sasakyan, isang van, lahat ng mga members na kasama.
Didn't you feel lonely just, kasi minsan sarapan kasama yung mga ka-chat.
Lonely at the top.
Oo, pero parang okay din naman, kasi parang hindi mo naman ma-experience yung gano'n, na parang nasa ibang bansa ka, tapos, diba, normally, pag nasa ibang bansa, tayo, hindi naman gano'n, diba, parang dito sa Philippines, sanay tayo, may kotse, ganyan. Pagdating sa ibang bansa, mas nagko-commute nga ako. Tapos, or nagre-rent ka lang ng car. Hindi ko ina-expect na may ganon. Tapos meron talagang naka-assign na nagpipicture, may kasama ka. So, parang ang
You went alone or?
No. 7 kami nun time na anniversary. Tapos every time na nagbibigay sila ng token, yung sa gifts, makikita mo talaga yung mga boxes, mas smaller yung dun sa regular member. Pag BOB, mas malaki ng konti. Pag presidente, sobrang laki. Alam mo yung may difference talaga yung protocol din nila siguro talaga sa ibang bansa para sa mga president. Kasi hindi ka talaga nila pagbibit-bitin, bawal yung mga ganun sa kanila.
Okay. So, right now, since you mentioned na those were the best parts of being a president, what was the most memorable naman of your term? Most memorable experiences of your term?
Most memorable?
Most memorable. No? Iba yung best part, best part of being a president. But let's say, what was the best event that you made during your term?
Event or memorable experience? Anything? Ako, nasabi ko na to nung induction ko eh. Kasi ako, lagi akong safe na lugar. Sobrang, kunyari, pupunta ako sa isang lugar, kailangan alam ko yung gagawin ko. Parang hindi pa nagsisink in sa akin nun yung presidency. Na-late kami ng konti sa barge. So, magkano lang yung barge? Parang around 500 pesos per person. Going to Camiguinat, around 300 pesos. Tapos hindi kami nakasakay. Kailangan na namin pumunta. NatCon ng 2014. So, kailangan namin pumunta ng Camiguin, mag-overnight. Kasi the following day, uuwi na din kami ng Manila.
Okay.
So, sumakay kami yung pump boat.
Pump boat?
Sobrang, yung sasakyan mo, ganyan lang. Tapos, gumagano na sa'yo lahat yung water. Tapos, doon ko na-realize na parang, bakit ko to ginagawa?
diba meron akong 300 pesos sa bulsa ko pambayad nung, diba, nung transpo na regular, papuntang Camiguin. Pero, puro kami babae, sumakay kami ng gano'n, parang, tapos makikita mo, madilim eh. Ang makikita mo lang yung mga stars, tsaka yung humahampas lang sa'yo, yung tubig. Parang sa isip-isip ko, meron akong 3 anak, yung asawa ko, pag nalaman niya yung ginagawa ko, parang, bakit ko to ginagawa na hindi ako marunong maglangoy? Sabi ko dun kay kuya, ano ba naman tong bangka mo? Wala ka life vest? So, naghanap pa sila ng life vest. Aalis kami dun sa bangka, nang wala kaming life vest. Sabi ko, hindi ako papayag. Sabi ko, hindi ako marunong maglangoy. Tapos nung nandun ako sa gitna ng dagat, naku, lahat na dinasal ko talaga. Parang, sabi ko, yun na yung pinakamahabang 45 minutes ng buhay ko. Tapos, buti na lang may dala kaming tarp na nako-cover doon. Una, kino-cover ko pa yung bag ko. Tapos yung bandang ko.
JCI tarp pa to.
JCI tarp, not con tarp ng marikit ng time na yon. So parang, sabi ko, nun ko na-realize na kaya ko palang maging matapang. Pero sabi ko, wag naman next time yung ganung katapang na parang mamamatay naman ako, di ba? Kasi nga hindi ako marunong maglangoy talaga. So pag tubig, takot talaga ako. Nung time na yun, dun ko na-realize na parang matapang pala ako. Kasi kala ko exciting lang eh. Tapos doon din, nung time na yun sa CDO, tinry namin yung drop zone.
Drop zone, yeah.
Nung nagpunta kami doon ng husband ko, nag-longest zipline lang kami noon. Yung drop zone, sabi ko, parang hindi yata kaya ng powers ko. Pero noon, na-try ko siya. Ang mga kasama ko, mga chapter president. Puro kami chapter president.
Lumakas ang loob mo.
Oo, lahat sila kasi subukan natin. Pati yung kakainin. Even nung nag-ask pa, kumain ako ng worm na yung something. Para lang sa
Para lang sa yung sa parang unggoy.
Oo, para lang sa stuffed toy. Ay, grabe, sobrang daming mga experience na, kasi kami si Ian, ako and si Ayesa, lagi kami magkakasama. So, ngayon, sobrang dami namin mga na-experience na mga sa travel talaga. Kasi halos umikot talaga kami. Ang ano lang nga, parang masyadong magastos on our part, 'di ba? Na kailangan mag-abang tayo ng sale, tapos siksikan kami sa kwarto. Kahit kaming 3, nagkakasama kami. Tapos nung time na nag-Bicol yung mga presidente sa isang kwarto, parang pati sa sahig may natutulog. Yung talagang yung budget namin. Pagka more than 1,000,
Pero andun pa rin kayo.
Andun pa rin. Yun, so okay naman.
Okay. Anyway, may intermission muna tayo, no? We would like to announce first that we are still accepting a donation for Oplan Kaagapay, which is the JCI's foundation that movement that will accept donations for the victims of Typhoon Lando. And if you are in these areas, there are some drop points for the donations. In Valenzuela, it's in Wind Action Center, MacArthur Highway. In San Juan, Phil Oil Flying V Arena at Santolan Road. In Mandaluyong, in GA Tower Condominium, EDSA Corner, Bonnie Avenue. If you are in Nueva Ecija, mga nasa Northern Luzon na to, sa Global Kids Montessori Insular Life Building, Rizal Street, Cabanatuan, Nueva Ecija. And kung nasa Mandaluyong area naman kayo banda sa Shaw Boulevard area, drop it off at 7-Eleven, Shaw Boulevard, Barangay Wakwak, Mandaluyong City, care of JCI Makati Princess Ordua, Oplan Sagip Bayan drop off. And kung nasa may kapit Pasig City kayo, sa 57 San Agustin Street, and this is care of JCI Manilena, Oplan Bayanihan, and lastly sa may JCI Manila Clubhouse, Gray Corner, Arquiza Street, Ermita, Manila. This is for the donations of Typhoon Lando, and we are still accepting donations until the first week of November. And anyway, going back to our discussion, what looking back, President, what was your most memorable memories as kung kumbaga si President inano niya na yung niya ng sa entire JCI, what was your most memorable experience as a JCI member?
First of course ang induction. Kasi in your induction, ikaw talaga yung ikaw talaga yung, sa'yo talaga lahat ng papapicture.
Ah,
Yun.
celebrity for a day.
Yes,
Yeah.
celebrity for a day. And then, it's also one of the memorable ones also is making decisions on the programs that you want for the year.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so more on planning. Travel-wise, it was my first time to attend the Asia Pacific.
Mm-mm.
So I know, tayo, no? So I know na ang sabi nila, this is the most budget-friendly Asia Pacific ASPAC.
Mm-mm.
Pero enjoy pa rin ako. Unang-una, it was my first time. Pangalawa, nakapag-travel ako around Kota Kinabalu na hindi ko naisip na it's not in my bucket list.
Okay.
Parang yun. And of course, it's also because kasama ko yung JCI Philippines, kayo,
Yeah.
nandito
If
yung
you're
mga
gonna
next
visit Malaysia
presidents.
daw, visit Kota Kinabalu. That's the best
talaga
area.
ba?
Yeah. It's not yung Kuala Lumpur.
Oo.
Kasi konti lang makikita mo ng Petronas lang, tapos uwi ka na. Diba? It's you have to go to KK. Actually, Johor. Yeah.
Yung Legoland,
Oo.
City World,
Yes, sa Johor.
Premium Outlet.
Oo. Tatalon ka lang sa Singapore, di ba?
2 hours from Singapore to Johor.
Mm-mm.
Ang ginawa nga namin from KL to Johor, 6 hours bus.
Oh, di ba?
Okay.
Diba?
Manatunan ako dyan.
Anyway, anything more to add to that?
Well, I'm looking forward to more travels next year as my schedule is more open.
Okay.
And to also help Press Allen with
Okay.
her invites.
Press Ian, your most memorable experience as a JCI member?
Most memorable gaya ng sabi ni President kanina, parang celebrity for a day ka pag nag-attend ka ng induction. I experienced that nung nag-attend daw ng induction ng JCI Regatta late 2014. Nagulat na lang ako, sinabihan ako ni Press Shani na Press Ian, may magpapapicture daw sa'yo. Sino? Member ko? Parang ako nagulat. Parang sa akin may nagpapapicture. Parang laking question mark yun eh. Parang sigurado sa akin nagpapapicture. Yung gano'n. Pero kidding aside, parang it goes back to the way JCI members treat incumbent presidents. It's something that I will treasure. Kasi iba talaga yung feeling pag ikaw yung president. Yung tipong ikaw talaga yung pagdadala ng pagkain, ikaw yung pagbubuksan ng beer, tatanungin ka kung anong gusto mong gawin. And yun, that for me is a very memorable part of my term. Kasi it's not every day that you experience being treated specially. Kasi sino ba naman kami sa labas ng JCI para ganoon din. Kaya during my term, in-enjoy ko talaga yun. Not that I abuse my privileges, pero parang in-enjoy ko talaga siya. Yung tipong, hindi, sige, press yung room mo, bayad na, okay na. Parang okay. Just because you visited them, they appreciate the fact that you visited them. May mga tipong mga ganung bagay.
May
take out pa, may babaon pa, may pasalubong ka pa.
Meron pa kami isang box ng bagoong.
Ganung bagay.
hanggang.
You get treated specially. It's very memorable. Like, my entire term is very memorable for me. There are its ups and downs, pero I would say I don't regret any minute I spent being a local chapter president. At times it was difficult, pero everything was memorable at the end of the day.
And I want to ask now, how did the presidency develop you as a person? No? Mukhang game na kagad si Pres Rhea sumagot eh. Lumapit na sa mic eh. Sige, Pres Rhea, how did the presidency develop you?
Yung patience ko kasi hindi talaga ako masyadong mahaba yung pasensya. Parang before, lagi kong sinasabi, bala kayong mag-adjust, ganun. Ngayon natututo, ako na yung nag-a-adjust, parang ganun. So yung pasensya ko talaga before, wala, as in, bilis uminit ng ulo ko. Ngayon, parang, natuto ako yung art of dermatology na parang, may ganyan dyan. Tapos ako parang, okay, isipin ko kung ano yung sa chapter namin, yung plan, yung mga training, yung mga project. Parang, isipin mo yung JCP points. Wala namang points yan kahit na pansinin ko yung mga ganyan. So, parang, hindi ko na siya masyadong iniintindi. Or isa din siguro na sa sobrang dami ng iniintindi ko, bukod dun syempre sa termo, meron ka negosyo, meron akong 3 anak. So parang hindi mo na napapansin humahaba yung patience mo na parang hindi mo talaga naiintindihin yung mga ibang hindi na kailangang intindihin. Like before, parang pag may nasabi sa'yo, hindi mo nagustuhan, parang, anong problema mo? And pag may sinasabi sa'yo, kahit okay, parang deadma talaga. Natutunan ko yung art of deadmatology na, as in master talaga.
So how did it relate to your real life?
Kasi before,
Yung mga anak mo kapag naggugulo, dermatology ka rin, gano'n? O
depende pag pagod na. Pero yung iba kasi, pagdating syempre dun sa mga anak ko, na pag kailangan syempre, yung discipline.
Yeah.
Pero sa ibang tao kasi, di ba, pag masyado kang maraming oras, napapansin mo lahat yung sinasabi nila sa'yo, yung ganyan. Pero pag meron kang mga kailangang gawin, yung focus talaga,
yes.
yun yung isa din na natutunan ko, yung focus dun sa ginagawa ko. Na parang kahit sino yung mga nasa paligid na magulo or hindi, di ba, may mga problemang dumarating, yung focus mo dun sa gusto mong gawin, yun yung pinaka magandang natutunan ko na minsan meron kang problema personal, pero meron kang project the following day. May nangyari nga sa akin, induction ko, alam ni Ian yan eh. Parang the night before na induction ko, sobrang personal problem. Pero the show must go on. Parang walang nakakaalam, si Ian. So, yung mga ganong bagay na parang mas nagiging matatag ka talaga, na parang yung pagde-decision mo before, iba eh.
Yeah.
Kumpara sa mga decisions mo ngayon. Kasi sa sobrang dami siguro ng mga tao na makakaharap mo, iba-ibang klaseng mga tao na parang made-develop yung pag-select mo. Parang select your battle. Parang mga ganun.
Yeah, and select the people around you.
Oo. Yung mga people, yung toxic people, parang nakaka-drain ng energy yung mga...
Bawal na negatron.
Yes. Ano kami, nila Ian, si Pres Jamie, good vibes.
Good vibes lang.
Good vibes.
Good
Laging
vibes.
good vibes. So, masaya yung, diba parang nasa JCs tayo, ang hinahanap natin, friends, connections.
Yes.
Hindi tayo humahanap ng kaaway.
Yep.
So, parang, yung kung negative lang din, parang, wag na lang pansinin.
Yeah.
Yun talaga. Sobrang natutunan kong wag pansinin yung mga yun. Kaya, masaya. Diba, Press Yvette?
Okay, Press Yvette, tinuro ka na. Anything to add to that?
Yes. Actually, to add to that, nakita ko yon sa aking IPP. Yung pag-filter. And then, noon hindi ko naintindihan. Ngayon, nung nag-presidente ako, naiintindihan ko na, kaya naman pala, sobrang dami naman pala. Kaya kailangan mo talaga matutunan na i-filter kung ano lang yung kailangan mo. And then you delegate also to others for them to learn.
Yeah.
And then ikaw, nababawasan ka ng iniisip.
Yan. And speaking of IPP, nakikinig si RVP Jci Talag ngayon. Yeah,
NED.
nakikinig. Yes.
Hello, NED.
NED. So, Ian, ikaw yung huling-huli. You have anything to add to those?
Okay, funny that you mentioned it, pero kung ano na tutunan ko as a president.
Yeah, how did it
develop me?
Develop you? Yeah.
So the best thing that the best answer that I can provide probably is being the president of your chapter. Sabi nga natin, it's all about leadership training. Pero part of the leadership training that you do is being given the opportunity to help other people in the process of being better leaders. Sabi nga nila, we're not a social civic organization. We're not into ganyan-ganyan. Oo nga. Pero at the end, what we do, the projects that we do, it helps other people. It helps other people. Kunyari, nag-medical mission tayo, nag-dental mission tayo. We give them their basic necessities. And at the same time, we learn something from them. Because as JCI members, we sometimes go down to the lowest of the low as far as socioeconomic background is concerned. And what we do may be simple to us in our everyday lives, but it means the world of a difference to other people. And being given that chance to help others, you can look back at fondly when your term ends now. I'm a better person. I'm a better individual, be it in corporate or be it in your personal life. Napapabuti kang tao when you're a president. And siguro walang lalabas sa pagka-presidente sa JCs na masama kang tao. May natutunan at natutunan ka rin. At at the end of the day, you just grow. You just grow. I'd say, nung nag-start ako ng presidente ako, I'm a totally different person from last year compared to this year.
Yun.
Kaya, you know, that opportunity alone, it's really something that you can't put a price on. The opportunity to help and the opportunity to grow.
All right. So, since I'm talking to RVP Chai Talag right now, no? Kinakamusta niyo kayo? Yeah, nga eh, no? She has a question here that she wanted to ask you guys. Now, is what is the legacy, your legacy, since we are talking about the legacy presidents here, what is the legacy, your legacy as a 2016 president of your local organization? But before that, we'll take a short break.
EBC, Eagle Broadcasting Corporation. Ito ang Radyo Agila.
Ang oras po natin ay 7:45 ng gabi.
Wow, Mami! Ang sarap ng niluluto nyo. Paborito ko. Sinigang.
Ikaw talaga. O siya, tawagin mo na si Daddy at si Ate nang makakain na tayo.
Ate, Daddy! Kakain na tayo!
O ikaw ate, kumusta naman ang pag-aaral mo?
Okay lang, Dad. Kahit mahirap po yung subject kong accountancy, pasado naman po ako sa final exam namin.
Dad, ako perfect sa math. Hindi nga makaung sa akin mga kaklase ko. Mana yata ako sa dad ko.
Ikaw talaga, manang-mana ka nga.
Alam ba ninyo na ang pagsasalo-salo ng pamilya sa pagkain ay nakatutulong ng malaki sa paghubog ng masaya, malusog at matagumpay na mga anak? Ito ang pinakamainam na pagkakataon kung kailan maaaring makipagpalitan ng kwento, suliranin kung mayroon man, at pagbibigay ng payo ng mga magulang. Ang paalaalang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Radyo Agila.
We're back on air with Ernest Hernandez on JCI Radio Philippines.
We are now at the home stretch of JCI Radio Philippines for this episode, and yes, we're gonna go back to that question that we left our guest this just a while ago. What is your legacy as the 2016 president of your local organization? Sino ang gustong unang sumagot niyan? Ngayon ko lang nakita si President tumuro sa iba at hindi na unang sumagot. Sino ba talaga? Oh, Ian, baka gusto mong you want to give way for the ladies.
Ladies first pa rin. Sinusunod ko yung protocol, so unahin natin yung babae.
Sige,
sige, go.
Ako.
President.
Okay, the legacy that I leave during the President's Academy, and before that, we have already experienced na mahirap patulungin ng iba to your cause. Okay, that's one. And kasama na dyan yung fundraising, yung having people support you. Yan, medyo mahirap. So, for the year, ang ginawa ko is to train our members and especially me and the board of directors. Kasi ito talaga yung iniiwasan ko na directorship, ang business. Pero tignan mo, sa akin pa napunta, and it's also meant to develop me, diba? Although I came from sales and marketing, maybe it's time that I also share what I know to my members and how we can have more people help the chapter JCI and especially the community that we serve. Yon. So the legacy that I leave is for the members, for JCI Makati Princess Hurdua, to be good in fundraising and in developing partnerships within Makati to help the community of Makati. Yeah.
All right. Pres Rhea, ikaw naman, what is your legacy for your chapter?
I think yung Noong 2014, si Press Yvette and ako, sumasali pa ako, nagjo-join ako ng mga trainings nila eh. Nagiging classmate pa kami sa mga training. Sabi ko parang, bakit hindi kami gano'n nag-organize sa mga official courses?
Yeah.
So, for me, parang this year, nakapag-organize kami ng more than 10 official courses.
10 official. Yeah, I see nga. Ang
So,
dami yung
parang,
trainings.
yung inisip namin before na mag-budget tayo for the training, itinry namin na yung training libre for the members, punta ka na lang. Parang nag-alat talaga kami ng budget for trainings para yung goal namin na magkaroon ng mga official at saka mga unofficial trainings nagawa namin ngayon. And isa pa siguro yung legacy ko for Marikina Marikit is yung na-unite ulit yung sa JCI community sa amin, sa Senate, sa Marikit, and sa Sapatos.
Wow.
We have, though hindi naman ako nag-initiate ng regular meeting monthly, pero yung sa amin ng Sapatos, parati kaming magkasama. Pag mga induction sa mga within the area, sabay-sabay kami, trainings namin, projects namin. Yung sa Marikina talaga na community, naging joint talaga kami ng Sapatos this year, and sana magtuloy-tuloy na magkakasama kaming nagpa-project. At saka parang family na eh. Kasi yung mga Sapatos, yung mga ibang wife nila and girlfriends na sa Marikit. So, okay yung naging friendship talaga.
Yun. Says the best president of Area 2 in Category 2. Okay, so Presi, ikaw naman.
Sa akin, I'll keep it simple. One of the legacies that I will leave behind as I end my term is to have raised awareness for my chapter. Gaya nga na sinabi ko kanina, I traveled extensively during the past year. And in some places that I've been to, it was the first time that a president from JCI Parañaque Pambato visited them. And it was an honor for me to have visited their respective local organizations. And also, I guess, one of the legacies that I would leave behind is personal legacy ko naman to. I've made lots of friends during my term as president. And those friendships that I made during the past year is something that I will cherish. And I guess I have people who I will look fondly to as I end my term. And it was one hell of a ride being a local organization president. So I guess that's it.
Okay, so just a follow-up to that. What is your advice to your successor right now? And now, what is your advice to a potential member? Why should they push to become a president? Ay, talaga si Pres Rhea, tumalo na sa mic ulit.
Actually, yung 1 year to lead mo as a president, sobrang bilis. Hindi namin masyadong ramdaman. Hindi mo siya gano'ng mararamdaman kung masaya, tapos sobrang magiging madami kang mga friends. Yung advice ko sa incoming president or dun sa mga dun sa mga magpe-presidente, hindi nyo mararamdaman yung pagiging JCs nyo hanggat hindi nyo na-experience yung pagiging chapter presidents. Tapos itry nyo talaga na magkaroon ng bonding dun sa mga kabatch nyo. Kasi kahit anong mangyari, tuloy-tuloy pa din yung mabibuild na friendship na feeling ko hanggang pagtanda namin, ganito pa rin, magkakasama pa rin kami. Considering isang buong taon lang talaga kami na halos nagkakasama-sama, diba? Si Ian, 1 year pa lang kami magkakilala ng mga yan. Pero parang iba eh.
Parang forever.
Oo, parang gano'n. So, yun lang. Tsaka yung mga decisions, diba?
Okay.
Meron tayong mga kino-consider na mga decision. I-weigh natin kung ano yung tama. Yun talaga yung tama, diba? Parang hindi kakampihan kung sino yung dapat kampihan. Yung decision, basta tandaan mo, yung pagiging chapter president, kung ano yung tama, yung pula-pula. Ganun lang.
Para sinabi ko kanina, walang gray area, black and white lang.
Kaya nga eh.
Yeah. So since nasumunod ka na sa mga salita, ikaw na yung sumunod dun.
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
What is your advice to your successor? And for for a potential member who is a presidentiable, what is your advice?
My advice to my successor is to have fun.
Okay.
Don't take things too seriously if you're a president. There's always time for fun. There's always time for being serious. Pero take into consideration being a chapter president should be fun. It should not be a burden. It should not be something that bears heavily on you every time you wake up na parang, oh my, presidente pa rin ako hanggang ngayon. Just have fun with it. Go with the flow. And my advice to any members of mine who would want to become a president is, just be brave enough to take the challenge, accept the challenge of the chapter. Again, not every analogy na babalikan ko. Not everyone can have their names put in a medallion. So, yun.
Hindi pa nga namin update medallion namin ng 3 taon yata. Pero anyway, press event na, so ikaw naman.
Talaga? 3 taon na?
Hindi, wala. Kay Noel pa yung nasa huli.
Ay, okay. Nasa
Oo.
Mega Mall yun.
Ayan.
Pwede doon.
Kay
Yung
Kuya
sa akin
Dito
naman,
din, pwede.
Ayun, may
Oo.
advice na.
So for for the incoming president, tama si Pres Rhea. Sandali lang talaga yung 1 year. So make the most of it, and in the process also develop the next president. Yan. And try to balance your internal and your external. Ngayon, for potential members who are presidentiables, listen to the past president and especially the president, because they will be giving you the opportunities which will develop you to be one of the presidentiables. Kasi sila yung nakakakita ng strengths and of course yung weakness mo, and then from there to hone you to be the future president.
Yan. And just to add another question here, how's the friendship between you guys right now after everything? Ba't biglang nagturuan ngayon?
Ours ba?
Yeah, about the legacy.
Sobrang
Mga legacy
okay.
presidents.
Oo.
Yung legacy president laging sepangs eh. Laging kakaparty.
Separation anxiety, para sa mga hindi nakakaalam.
Laging may party, tas sa party na yun, pinag-uusapan na yung
Yung
next
susunod
party,
party.
kakatapos lang ng party sa
Kala ko
Viber
pinag-uusapan
group.
yung wala eh.
Hindi pinag-uusapan yung wala. Promise kapag may party, post ng
Enjoy
pictures,
lang.
enjoy. Tas ang next na pag-uusapan yung next party.
Yan.
At i-continue pa yan in the coming years at mananalo pa tayo ng ating championship sa basketball.
Oo. Para next year, meron na kaming uniform.
Oo. Sa basketball.
Meron kami pa din champion.
Oo. Kami pa rin yung champion.
May dadagdag na yan.
Wala na akong input doon.
Okay, so finally, let's wrap up the show. May mga gusto ba kayong batiin? Ayan. Press Rhea, may pro-promote ka daw. Pro-promote mo.
Sa November 19, 7 o'clock,
Okay.
meron kaming block screening ng Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games ba yun?
Mm.
Sa SM Marikina.
Tayo.
500 pesos.
Yun.
Mga friendship.
Yeah.
November 19.
November 19,
Meron pa ba?
SM Marikina. 7 o'clock.
May mga babati ka, Press Rhea?
Say hi to the camera.
Yeah. Pa-bebe wave.
Ay, pa-bebe wave ba yun?
Oo.
Ako naman for
Yes,
for
President.
our area project Got Swag on November 21 sa Pangea. So
Ba't
we
ba
hope,
sayaw lang? Wala bang iba? Kakain kami
Wala
ng
bang
apoy.
kakanta?
alam ko naman nagbe-breakdance ka naman dati.
Hindi. Wala akong ganun. Yung kakain kami ng apoy. Tsaka magdadala kami ng poodle. Papatalon-talonin na. Mga ganun. Anyway,
Number 2 contestant na kayo
Hindi. Pag-uusapan
Oh,
ba
yeah.
namin yan? Anyway.
So we want to invite everyone to showcase your talent. Got Swag is held every year, and just contact me, or you can leave a message sa Facebook ng Orduha, or leave a message sa Metro area if you want to join us. And you can also contact Director Zaira or VP Ron for the forms to participate. Now, if you want to attend, it will start at 7 p.m. in Pangea, City of Dreams on November 21. So, the world president will be here before that.
Okay.
And the national board, I think, will be on the same day. So we hope to see everyone who is here in Manila to join us for the fellowship. Thank you.
All right, Basian.
Right. Batean portion na ba to?
Batean portion to.
Okay, hi. I'd like to greet my family in Sucat, Parañaque. Hi, everyone. I'm here again for the third time. So, hi to my friends and family in Parañaque. And to my chapter, Jci Parañaque Pambato, hi. And to all my friends in JCs, hi. And it was nice. It was nice. It was a nice year. It was a good year for every one of us here in the studio. And our time to lead may have been only 1 year, but the memories that we share with each other will last a lifetime.
Iyan, yung mga nakakaiyak na kote, no? Anyway, an hour has passed for us in our discussion of everything and anything about the Junior Chamber International Philippines. This has been your host, Ernest Hernandez. And tune in again next week for another dose of awesomeness here on JCI Radio Philippines, where we feature a taste of what JCI is all about. And don't change your frequency. Sports on Air is coming up next.